Hello, welcome to Brainstars TV. Today I'm going to be showing you how to do some real food blends, which is basically pureed food that I give to my son via his tube. So if I just start from the beginning, I found that Jago was not thriving on the formula that was provided by the NHS. So after looking at lots of sites in America and doing a little bit of research into what seemed to be working over there, I decided to adopt the real food diet for myself. I started very, very slowly introducing food like you would with a newborn baby, with a 4-month-old baby with weaning, and now we're up to a 100% real food diet. So Jago's real food diet kind of runs in line really with a normal food diet in terms of his meals. So he has breakfast, snack, lunch, snack, and a main meal, which is just the same as his two brothers, who obviously don't have a pureed diet, have a normal diet. Today I'd like to show you how I do his snacks. So the main source of Jago's snack is bananas, papaya or mango. In this case I'm going to use a papaya. Alpro yogurt, but if your child eats dairy, it's fine for them to have dairy yogurt. I just give Jago Alpro, soya based. Honey. Then we have some milled linseed with goji berries and some other seeds, sunflower and pumpkin seeds. This just adds in a lot more calories. There's a lot of calories per spoon in this. I'll just show you here. You'll see that per 100 grams or per 30 gram serving, you get almost 150 calories. So you can really bump up the calories by adding these in, and they are really, really healthy, full of fiber and omega-3. Next, I put in spirulina powder, which doesn't really add in much calories, but it's a really good source of vitamin A, B12 and iron. I also add in some milk. In this case I use coconut or soya or oat based milk. This just helps to loosen up the mixture and also adds in some more calories. So next, I just start to put all the ingredients into my mixer. You can use any mixer you like. I have a Vitamix blender, which is fantastic, but very expensive. But I would say any good quality mixer or blender will be fine. So I start with the banana and then I literally start layering up. So next you just slice the papaya in half, and as you can see there's lots of little hard seeds in there, so it's really, really important that none of those seeds get into your mix because they are definite chew blockers. So I literally get a little spoon and spoon them out. Right, so next I've put the papaya in with the banana. Now I'll add the yogurt. So in addition to bananas, I also like to add papaya or mangoes. Today we're going to be using papaya, which is really, really fantastic. It's full of antioxidants, which helps to really flush out the system, a really important thing with our children that are on so many meds. They're also packed full of bioflavonoids, which enhance the potency of vitamin C. Again, another really, really important thing for their immune system. Another thing I really like to add to Jago's mixes is honey. Honey is one of the superfoods, full of antibacterial properties, antioxidants and bioflavonoids. And again, just another way to really bolster up those calories and help with the immune system. There we go. I've talked a lot about getting as many calories as possible into each mix so that you're calorie rich, if you like, and you're not having to give lots of volume to your child. One of the best ways of doing this is by adding flaxseed, or it's also known as linseed. Here I've got some milled linseed that I actually bought from Aldi. It's probably the cheapest place to get it, and it's just as good as all the others. It's full of fibre, gluten-free, and really, really high in omega-3. And there's our lovely linseed added, so that's 4 tablespoons. Next I'm going to add the oat milk. Right, so that's 300 mils of oat milk added. That's giving us another good bump up of calories. Next I'm going to add the spirulina powder. I have to warn you that it does turn everything green, so if that's going to freak your child out, maybe don't add it. Find another way to add some vitamins. But if you can, it's fantastic. It's just very heavily green, so the whole mix will turn green. And there's our green mix. It's pretty potent stuff, but really, really fantastic for health. Another really, really key ingredient in all of Jago's meals is coconut oil. Obviously, it's really, really high in calories, and it's a very good fat source. It's a saturated fat, full of fatty acids that are eventually turned into ketones. Ketones are something that are used within or part of the ketogenic diet, which some of you may have heard of. It's a new diet that is high in ketones and helps prevent epilepsy. It works for some children, not for all children, but if your child is on the ketogenic diet, coconut oil is the best source to put in their meals. It's really good for the gut. It's just an all-round really good food source. So I'm just going to add 3 spoons of the coconut oil into this bowl and melt it in the microwave for 1 minute. So now, as you can see, we have a pretty green mix. The next thing to do is to put it through a sieve. I'm 99% sure that there's no lumps, but I don't want to take any risks with the button. There it is, looking pretty swampy, but actually delicious. And pour it through here. So the final step is to store the blend that we've made. So you can use any kind of supermarket pouches, but the best ones that I have found are these ones from John Lewis. They are called Fill Squeeze. And they're a bit like pureed baby foods that you buy, where the children can literally just feed from them, except these ones you can reuse over and over again. So I've had these for a really long time. I just wash them really, really well in very hot water and then leave them open to dry. So if I just show you, so the easiest thing to do really is to use a 60ml catheter tip syringe, which fits perfectly into this spout. So just syringe our mix, give it a little tap, and then push it straight in. So these pouches take about 150 mils. So you're going to do just over 2.5 syringes will fill a pouch. So I just put the lid on And then there's a place there where you can write, that one's actually got main on it, so I'll scrub that out and I'll use a Sharpie pen, which is a semi-permanent pen, and I just write snack and then I just put it straight into the freezer here. You can see this is where all of Jago's food is stored, and then leave that. And then when I want a new one, I just take out a frozen one, let it defrost, and then again just take the lid off, use the syringe to syringe it out, and then I can put it straight into his button. So really, really simple and great for when you're going away. So just to give you an idea on calories, this whole mix comes to around 1600 calories when I add up all the different foods that have gone into it. So I like Jago to have between 800 and 1000 calories a day. So I split his snacks into 200 calories, and that means out of this mix he's got 8 snacks. So you basically just add up all the calories, divide it by what you need, and then that will give you the volume that you should have for your child.